Hey everybody, it's Christopher Small, the Unconventional Attorney, the owner of CMS Law Firm. Today, I want to talk to you about what you did today. Before I get to that though, I want to remind you, I want to ask a favor of you. If you get anything out of this podcast, if anything I talk about helps you, please share this with some of your other law firm owner friends, some of your other attorney friends, anyone that you think might benefit from hearing what's going on over here. Part of the reason I do this is literally to help out other law firm owners. I know what the struggle is like. I know it can be hard to find helpful, specific information, particularly from people that are doing it. There's a lot of gurus out there. I get emails, I get LinkedIn messages, every day from people selling me leads, from people making promises. And I know that like 99% of it is junk. So if you can help clear away that junk, let people know about this podcast, let people know this is the real deal. I'm speaking from, my own experience. I'm running a law firm, I'm growing a law firm, and that'd be great. Okay, that's all I'm asking. All right, so do you even know what you're doing today? I think is the title of this podcast. And for the last couple of months, I've really been on a bit of a productivity bender. I tend to be someone that gets a lot done, but in a very unorganized way. I kind of just do it through sheer force of will. I kind of get lucky. I don't know. I have the ability to just sit down and focus and knock things out. I really do believe, though, that the best way to do it is to approach one problem at a time as much as you can and get that thing all the way done before you move on to the next problem. But I feel like I've been going much slower than I could, only because I'm not really organized in the way that I want to approach everything. I'm not organized in what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis, and I am allowing myself to leave a lot on the table, not from like a grinding standpoint, but just from like a like, what do I do next kind of a deal. I'm not being very organized about what I want to accomplish for the day. So I have been working a lot on that. I've taken gone through some productivity training. I've read some books. I've done sort of like all of the things that I normally do. Tried a bunch of stuff out, tested a bunch of stuff out, and one of the greatest things that I've been able to do, one of the things that I've sort of found out, I'm going to tell you a little piece of it today. I'm going to do the bulk of the training is going to be in a couple weeks at my event, which you can actually get to if you're. It's going to be virtual. It's going to be live. People can show up live, but it's also going to be streamed. So if you think you might want a copy of that, or if you want to show up, be on the newsletter, because I'm providing a way to get access via the newsletter. Okay, so I want to talk a little bit about what I'm doing that I think is really working, and part of it is really just taking the time to identify what I want to do for today. The way I figure that out is I have a list of things that I want to do for the month, and then I have a list of things that I want to do for the week. That monthly list is bolstered by some things I want to do for the year, for the quarter, right? This is not rocket science necessarily, but I found there's a very specific way that I break it down, which has been very helpful and has allowed me to accomplish a lot. I think one of the main mistakes that I've made over time is thinking I could do way more in a day than I actually could. When you take the time to plan your day out, like right before the day happens, you have the opportunity to see what's actually in front of you. You have the opportunity to see how many meetings you're going to have. You have the opportunity to see how much free time you're going to have. And then you can take what you have to give and fill it up with the things that are most important for that day. So you can actually move the needle every day without feeling like you are missing out, without feeling like you're going fast enough. You have the ability to finish each day having completed the day to its fullest. And when I sit down and journal in the morning, one of the things I write down every day is, what is my goal? My goal is to win the day. All right. So If you are having productivity problems, often it's just a matter of not identifying what your priorities are overall, and then not identifying what your priority is for the day, given the constraint that you have with time. You know, if you have court all day, to expect to knock 10 things off of your to-do list is, what's what I'm looking for? You know, it's not reasonable. You know, it's not going to happen. If you put 10 things on your to-do list for today after a full day of court, you're going to be disappointed. You're going to feel like you're losing out. Instead of doing that, identify the 2 things that you really, really want to do, and then make sure those things happen. You know, if you can do 5 little tiny things that move 5 projects forward, or 5 things that move that one project forward, then you can do those things. It doesn't really matter what it is, but the most important thing to do is to have identified what it is that you want to do, and then identify what you want to do today, given the time that you have. So that is how I get so much done. All right. And I got a tremendous amount done today. Had a new person join the team today. This is two people in 2 months. Open another office. So we're growing, folks. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. I'm really happy about the new people that are on the team. I think we're going to be doing some really, really great, fun things in 2022. Hopefully you are too. All right. So that is it. As always, if you like this, or you have questions or comments, leave them. I'm happy to respond to you. And if you want to get on that newsletter, theunconventionalattorney.com/newsletter will get you there. It's free. Every week I send you some goodness. I guarantee you it will be helpful. Sometimes I talk about some of the other things that I'm doing, like this live event. But my number one goal is to provide you with the tools for success. All right. And that's it. As always, I am Christopher Small. I am the owner of CMS Law Firm. I'm also the Unconventional Attorney. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. I appreciate you, and I will talk to you again soon. See ya.